Hello, YouTube. Hi. How are you today? How's everything going? Happy day. Welcome to my channel, Learn, Laugh, Live with Lisa. My name is Lisa Lanaola from LisaLanaola.com. Today, I'm coming to you. What are we doing today? We are learning today because some weeks, we laugh together. Some weeks we learn together and then we go out there and live, right? So today is a learning day. And today I'm going to talk about, I have two different things to talk about. I have to talk about my why. Why do I do the things that I do? You have to have it, right? I'm also going to talk about what entrepreneurship is and what it isn't, right? So it is a couple of things and it's not a couple of things. If you're new to it, we're all learning or whatever it is. So I'm just gonna talk about that. But first up, I'm gonna talk to you about why we do the things we do. We have to have a reason why. So without further ado, here it is. Let me take a sip of my water. Now, here we go. If you don't know about me, I'm just gonna tell you a little bit about my background and then I'll get into my why because it'll explain a lot, right? So first things first, I am a new entrepreneur. I started on this journey. When did I start on this journey? I had a side hustle. I started my side hustle in 2019. I started selling head wraps. I started selling umbrellas, started selling some hair accessories and stuff like that. Didn't have a website. I started by putting things up on Amazon. So I was selling things on Amazon. I set up my page, all of that. Then I took a business course with Nicole Walters. I tell you that all the time. I took my first business course, the only course I've ever taken. I took that and got a website. I had to get my own website because I didn't know how things, I was new. I was just like, I'm an empty nester. My daughter's 21. She was 21 at the time. I want to do something with my life. I want to find my passion. I want to do what I want to do, right? So I took a course and I love it, learned a lot. Started my business, started my consulting, I'll get to that, and I started my online shop, right? So doing all of that. So what I do is I have a shop where I sell, I was selling the head wraps and the umbrellas without a site. So I put everything on my website and I now started my YouTube channel, which we're watching right now. I started my YouTube channel, right? But this week, guys, and last week, 2 weeks now, I had to step into my why. I get so serious. My voice gets so serious when I get passionate about something. I had to actually lean into my why. Why are you doing all of this, Lisa? Why are you doing this? And I knew why, but I had to go back and I have it written down. I had to go back and actually read it because she makes us in the course. You have to have a purpose. You have to have a reason why you're doing the things that you do for times like this. And I'm going to tell you why. Let me show you first what I sell. I have these lovely umbrellas. They're inside out umbrellas. They open like that. They open inside out so that you don't get wet. The rain stays in, right? I love it. And it's cute. Look at the colors. It's nice and pink. It's beautiful. I really believe in this umbrella. Like, I love it. I love the head wraps that I sell. Everything that's on the site, I believe in, right? So when you're starting out, you don't get constant sales. So for the past 2 weeks, things have slowed down on the site, right? Things have slowed down on the site. It hasn't been, getting as much sales as I hope. It didn't really get any sales in 2 weeks, but anyway. So what happens is, and that is the fault of my own because I haven't been pushing the site as much because I've been so focused on the YouTube, right? And last week's YouTube video only got about three views, and that is okay. That's fine. I'm just starting out. You're going to have good weeks, bad weeks, whatever it is. And that's what entrepreneurship is. And I just want to say that I had to lean into my why at this time because when things slow down, this is the time where I can fold and I can say, Lisa, just quit. You're not doing anything. This is not making sense. It's not gaining traction. You're not doing whatever. But It was on fire, and things just slowed down in the week. And that's on me. Like I said, I haven't been promoting as much as I should and doing all that kind of stuff. But now I had to remember why I'm doing it. I had to go back and read what I wrote and think about why am I doing this, and remember that there's a bigger purpose out there. It's not for the likes, it's not for the flashiness, it's not for anything. And I'm going to share my why with you. My why is that I love sharing. I love sharing. I love it's not just about the sales from the product, but it's about finding a product that resonates with people, that they like, that they want to get continuously. And I like that. I like sharing. I like when people, they get it and they feel good. The color brightens their day. I get pictures. They send me pictures. They give me positive feedback. I have the testimonials. It's fine. I love that. And that's the reason that I do it. I also do it because when you guys share the wins with me, I love it. I love hearing the wins. I have a coworker, he's a friend of mine. I shared a program that he used and bought his house. Didn't have to put a lot or if anything down. And now he's doing Airbnb with it. It's twice as big as my house. Maybe 3 times as big, and he's winning. And I feel like I'm winning because he's winning. And he tells me every time he sees me, he thanks me for sharing the program with him because I didn't have to. But if I know that you're interested in something, I'm going to share it because I want to see you win. I don't want to keep it to myself, And also I have a friend, I shared my realtor with her, went and got a fabulous house. Like I said, 2-3 times, another one, 2-3 times bigger than mine. And I shared it because I want to see people win and have helped numerous people fix their credit, just clear up things that were negative on their credit and do all that kind of stuff. So I like when people win, and that's what makes me just keep doing what I'm doing. And that is my why. My why is I love seeing people win. That's just what it is. And another why, I have 2 whys. My second why is that I didn't get an inheritance from anyone ever in my life. No one, passed away and left anything to me, or I didn't have anything. Everything I built started, my parents were teenage parents, I was raised by my grandmother in East New York, Brooklyn. So everything, I always had a job, always did whatever I had to do. I vowed to not let that happen to my grandchild. So I'm building the online shop, I'm building my YouTube, I'm building my consulting because I want to be able to leave I want to be able to leave something for my child, my grandchild, my great-great-grandchild. I don't want them to have to start from zero. So I am looking I bought one house. I'm looking to buy another one for a rental property. And I'm okay with sharing these things, sharing my goals, because God is going to give me what's mine. There's no one out there, and I believe it 100,000%. No one can take what's mine, and I'm going to work hard for what I get, right? So I am going to get another property, leave that for my grandchild, my great-great-grandchild, so that they don't have to start from zero. Those are the whys. Those are my whys. And I don't want to just be selfish with that. Anything that I know, I share it with others, and I want to see everybody win. I want people to leave legacies for their child, for their grandchild, for their great-great-grandchild, family members. I have cousins, if I get more, they're going to get as well. And so I learned that. I learned that in the business course that I took, and I had to lean into it this week. I had to lean into it, and I had to think about why I'm doing what I'm doing, because as an entrepreneur, you're going to get good weeks and you're going to have weeks where you're going to plant seeds, and you're not going to be able to eat from those seeds for like weeks or maybe months or maybe, whatever it is. It's not going to you don't just plant the seed and eat right away. It takes time. And I am okay with that. I'm an empty nester. I got nothing but time, So I had to just come on and tell you that as you're building, because I'm building, you're building, and I'm going to share with you anything that I learn, anything that I gain, any knowledge, anything, I'm going to share it with you, right? Because that's what I do here so that you can learn. So if you're thinking about going into entrepreneurship or in entrepreneurship now and you don't know your why, go find it. Go find it somewhere. Think hard about why is it that you're doing what you're doing? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to continuously wake up and build every single day. You have to have it. And I'm so glad that Nicole taught us to have that first. And it seems simple. It's like, okay, give me the money. I want the money. I want 5 figures. I want 6 figures. I want 7 figures. Give it to me. Give it to me. As you're building up to that, you're going to need your why. You're going to need the lessons, the early lessons. You're going to need to plant these seeds. These are the things that you need in order to escalate. So I just wanted to share that. Go and find your why. Go out there. Think about the reasons that you're doing what you're doing, the reason that you're wanting to just get up and build every day. There is an ultimate reason. It's not just the money. There is an ultimate reason why you're doing the things that you do, and you need to go and you need to find that, right? Because you're going to need that on this journey. Let me make sure I covered everything that I want to. And also in this season, I wanted to share, I had a dream the other day about the word double down, right? So double down means to like dig deep and focus extra hard on something, give something your full attention. While I'm building on the website, the shop, while I'm building on the YouTube, while I'm saving for my investment property, I am working full-time in my job. I do have a job. I'm working full-time in my job, and I'm also working extra hours. So I started about a week or 2 days a week, doing 14 to 16 hour days. And people might say, oh, you're doing too much. You're building this, you're building that. You're also working plus extra hours. A lot of people won't have the energy, the time, the focus, the drive for that. But like I said, I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. I look at my why and I say, Lisa, don't stop. Don't stop. I want to give this 100%, 1,000%. I want to focus my energy, my all on it. And when things slow down in one area, I'm going to pick up in another area. So if I have to do, and I'm not going to work myself to the ground or kill myself, because like you can see, if you follow me on Instagram, go to Instagram.com Lisa_Lanaola. Follow me there. Also subscribe to this channel. Subscribe. But if you go to Instagram, Lisa Lanaola, you can see that I travel, I have fun, I hang out with my family, I play games, I do all sorts of things. Hi, family. I do all sorts of things. And, I do that because I like to have fun. I like to be myself. I like to do whatever I want to do. But I'm also building my website, building my shop, building the YouTube, focusing on saving for an investment property. And those are the things that I'm focused on. And I know why I'm doing what I'm doing because I have it down. I have it in my brain. I'm able to wait for the wins. I'm able to push through past the hard stuff, the muggy waters. I'm able to just push through and achieve the goal that I want. And that is just, that's what I wanted to say about that. The first was my why. Second was what I'm doubling down on. And that is my full-time job. I'm doubling down, saving the money on that and just working a couple of hours overtime and then just saving the money for the future, right? So that's that. Third, and the last thing I want to talk about is what entrepreneurship is and what it isn't. I'm married. My husband has been an entrepreneur for most of his life. When he was growing up, he told me stories about having to go to the market with his mom and do sales and all this kind of stuff. And that built him up to be an entrepreneur, right? And I've always worked. I've always had a regular 9 to 5 because I didn't know about entrepreneurship. My grandmother wasn't, my family members were, I had nobody in my family that was, and I didn't know about that. Plus, I had my daughter at 21. I was raising her. You need to put food on the table as a single mom, so I always worked since I was 19. I had summer jobs like with my church at summer camp, 16 and 17, but at 19, I started working and I haven't stopped since, right? So I've always been having just a regular check. You get a check every week and that's reliable, steady, and stuff like that. So my husband is used to you do entrepreneurship, the money comes, it slows down, whatever, you have it going back and forth. I'm used to steady money. So I have taught him that, the other side of it, where if you're getting $1,000, $2,000 or whatever, $500 a week, that's guaranteed money. So you're able to use that in your business to build. And that's what I do. I personally I cannot rely on money coming in this time, or whatever, and then just stopping and then coming in again. That's just, I'm not there yet. I cannot let go of my job. And some people, if you look on social media or you look at certain people, they glorify it. And entrepreneurship is hard work. It ain't no put the products on the website and you're gonna sell out and stuff like that. You might, and that'll be good if you do, but there's also a point where things do slow down. And you have to build. And that means that you actually go and do the work. And when people say do the work, a lot of people say do the work, but they don't explain what that is. So I'll explain what I'm doing in my business as an entrepreneur, right? I put the products up on the website and I have the head wraps. They sold out the first time because it was new, everybody wanted it and stuff like that. And, it's popular. So then you get stock and you get more. Some things you don't get the same. I don't get the same material. So some things sell out, some things don't. And some things are popular and some things are not. And that is just fine, right? This is the learning part where you're learning about what your customers want, who your customers are, what they need. And that's how you build. That is part of the building process. Finding out what your customers want and what you should be giving them. Because like I said, the head wraps were kind of short in the beginning. They weren't as long as they needed to be. So I had to find that out. Once I sold, then I had to get feedback, and the feedback was I needed to make them longer. So I made them 6 feet. Then I started with the umbrellas, right? Those are a hit. Those are always a hit. Everybody loves them, whatever like that. I was selling just these colorful ones. And then part of the feedback that I got from the customers that wanted it were I needed to have solid colors, right? I was just doing a lot of flowers, pink flowers, red flowers, whatever. Some men, the men wanted to get too. They were like, where's the blue? Where's the solid colors? Where's the red? Where's the orange? So I had to get different colors. And that is part of the building process. That is what it means when people say they are building. You have to get the products. You might not get them. You might test it out and see what people like, and then you get the products. Or some people don't. I like to have products. I like to get products and to offer them to people. Some people like to just drop ship, where they offer the products to people, but they don't have it they don't keep it in stock for themselves, right? And that might be an option for me later, but right now I like to have my products, right? So as I'm building the YouTube, it's like now you just put things that your people will like, that I call you my Lanaola family, not people. You are my Lanaola family, and I feel like we're all a family here. So I just include you in my Lanaola family, and that's what I call you guys, right? So my Lanaola family, what do they like to see? What's the most popular things that they want to see? And then I get feedback on that. They comment, they email me. I also have an email list that you can join. Go to links.lisalanaola.com, drop your email there and talk to me. Let me know what you like. And I love getting feedback. When I go on Instagram, I have friends, or my Instagram friends, they tell me, do this, do that, whatever, because they see my personality and they give me feedback and I like it. Most of the feedback that I get is always in person. I get a lot of people because I am very outgoing, not afraid to talk to people, not afraid to share, not afraid of getting feedback. I don't take things personal, not at all. So I always get people that come up, oh, you should have did this, did that. I didn't like that wig either, because I did a YouTube video with my wigs. I didn't like that wig either. This wig is better, Bob. I love it. I love talking. I love having conversations with you guys. It's one of my favorite things. So always thank you for the feedback, right? But that is what building is. That is what entrepreneurship is. It's some people put all their eggs in one basket and they focus, they like what they're doing with that, and that's fine. I love offering things on my website. I'm going to be adding more products as I go along, as I test things, because I don't just offer things that I don't believe in. I have to believe in the product. So I'm going to be putting more stuff on the website, and that's how I build. I have to go and I have to test, right? And see what's popping and what's not. And then it's also about the YouTube building. I started a month ago with 8 subscribers, and now I have 30 something. I think I'm winning right now, right? So as I grow and as I build, that is what it means to build. When people say building, that is what it is. And a lot of people glorify entrepreneurship, and it is fun. I love it because I have the time. I have the energy. I have the drive. I want to succeed, and I will succeed, and I am succeeding, right? So that is what it means when we build. So a lot of people take all these courses and they do all these things, and then they don't put the things into action. I took this course, and I am just putting everything that I learned into place. And it's slow and it's steady and it's not a race. I'm not running against anyone. I'm not competing against anyone. I am building, and this is what building is. And I'm very, very proud of what I've accomplished, and I'm very proud of myself. And my family tells me all the time they're very proud of me, and I'm so happy with it, right? And that is what building means, and that's what building is, and that's what I'm doing. So if you want to get into entrepreneurship, you can. And this last thing I'm going to say, I said I was going to say 3 things, and now it's 4. I have my consulting on my website. If you go to Lanaola.com, work with me, that is where you can work with me, because I will share free tips. I will share different programs that I know about house buying. I will share with you how to improve your credit score and how to grow and how to do this. But if you want me to sit with you step by step, show you how to set up a website, show you what you need, show you how to build your Amazon account, show you your Amazon seller account, show you how to start a YouTube channel, show you how to use social media, I can do all that, but you have to click on that work with me link and set up an appointment. The reason why I have that is because I've shared so many things over the years with people, and talk, and I love sharing. But it drives me crazy when they take all of that knowledge that I've used, I've given it to them, and now they haven't done anything with it. That frustrates me so much. And I want to invest in someone that is going to actually do the work and actually want to get the help and stuff like that. So that is why I have the consulting on there. And that is why if you ask me to sit with you to do something, I will always tell you to book that, because I got to make sure that you're serious, because I take everything that I'm doing very seriously. I work hard for the knowledge that I have. I don't stop learning. I don't stop growing. I want to make sure that I'm doing everything possible to leave a legacy for my grandchild. So I want you to be as serious with your time and energy as well. So that's why I have that consulting on there. But go to the website, pick up an inverted umbrella, pick up a head wrap, hair combs. I have stuff on there, LisaLanaola.com. I'm on Instagram, Lisa Lanaola on Instagram. I have my website, LisaLanaola.com. I said that again. You can work with me. I have this YouTube page. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and go and check out the other videos that I have. But like I said, first, know why you're building what you're building. You have to have that first, or else once you get stuck, or once things don't go the way you want, it's easy to fall off and say, you know what, let me just go and do, watch TV or go and just do nothing. It's easy to say that, but if you have a why and you have a reason, you're gonna push through. And I'm rooting for you. I wanna see you win. If you need anything, talk to me. I'm here. I'm very open. I'm friendly. I share whatever because like I said, my why is that I want all of us to win. I want every single person that I know to win and to keep doing and to keep growing. So thank you for tuning in. Comment and let me know your why. Let me know why you're doing the things that you do. Or if you don't have one, let me know that you're going to get one. And I'm rooting for you, okay? Enjoy. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.